specific. Roger, mind your business, stay in your own lane. Respect others and accept the game. Spread black love the old-fashioned way. You miss the West with the South, this a master pass. F-H-O, F-H-O, F-H-O. Big sale in your radio. F-H-O, F-H-O, F-H-O. Big sale on your radio. F-H-O, F-H-O, F-H-O. Big sale in your radio. F-H-O, F-H-O, F-H-O. Big sale on your radio.
That is there, man. Again, appreciate y'all, man. I love you guys. Thank you for the calls. Thank you for the donations.
No doubt.
Don't forget, man, support the channel, support the platform. I need you. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. And again, man, I love you guys. Don't forget the 5 things I'm gonna leave you with. Ride your own ride, stay in your own lane, mind your business. Have enough love in yourself to have some love for me. We're gonna ride for love and let it ride, man. We gone, man. Go on, man.
This is Visions by Cinnamon Smiles. If I'm not advertising, networking, or promoting for you, I'm tuned in to FHO Radio with Big Sale, shawty.
What's up, Big Sale? This is your boy Passionate from Enlightened Ministry Biker Church from Los Angeles, California. When we're not riding, we listen to FHO Podcast Radio.
Yo, man, it's your boy Big Sarge from Florida Chapter Soul Brothers, man. Y'all know how I get down. I'm always listening to my man Big Sale from FHO Podcast Radio. He keep it motorcycling.
Yo, what's up, man? This is your boy, man, Mr. Let Me Hold Something himself, DJ Dirty. And you're listening to FHO Podcast Radio with my main man, Big Cell, the FHO ABCDEFGHNIC. Big Cell, come on, man, speak on it, man. Let's ride.
All right, I'm trying to see. Apparently, let me see something because it's saying we don't have nobody on YouTube.
You know, people sleep late now.
Is that what it is? But still, you know, this don't. When I come on, I'm having at least 70. This thing is saying nobody. Let me see. What up? What up, Joseph Johns? What up, Hawk? See, they ain't on there because it's showing. They commented, it's still showing 0 people. So I don't know.
Got your internet connected?
Yeah, they just say what it is. What's going on, everybody? Good morning. It is Thursday morning here in Georgia, May the 7th. What is this? 2 days after Cinco de Mayo? It is 7th. Yes. Y'all still Cinco de Mayo drunk. Some of you motherfuckers I already know. You understand me? In the studio, man, we got my girl. She is not no guest. That's my family, man. She really been helping me out. I really can't thank her enough, man, for being on part of the FHO team and helping with the brand and family. My girl, Cinnamon Smiles, man. Give her a round of applause, y'all. Yeah. And we do have a special guest in the studio. I'm going to let him introduce himself and talk to you about a lot of stuff that he got going on. I love his positive energy, and that's why he's here today. I'm just setting my life up, man, around nothing but people that is for me, about me, you know, and about themselves. Because right now there's so much stuff going on in the world, man, COVID-19 and everything else, and then you got all the extra stuff. And I want to do something real quick, man. I want to do a RIP for the young man that was murdered in Brunswick, Georgia, man. And it's a lot of people that are in a rage about it, a lot of people that are upset about it. And, you know, we're gonna try to do something about it, man. I got with Greg Street this morning and Miss Keisha Dixon, and we trying to put together a plan and a strategy. And for me right now, ladies and gentlemen, everything I do has to make sense. It has to be about the betterment of me, the brand, the people, us, because I think we as the black people, we're just losing, and we're getting to the point now where we're starting not to care, and that's, put your mic closer to you. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. and we're starting not to care, and that's the part that is sad to me. Again, the death and how it went down is super sad. It'll make you go into a rage, but we have to stay focused, and we have to understand really what this whole thing is about. This thing is bigger than one incident. Absolutely. You feel what I'm saying? This incident happened in February, and we just now in a rage in May. You understand me?
Absolutely.
This happened in February, and we just now in May being enraged by another black man being killed for no reason. An unarmed black. Because, see, this is my thing. I don't want to get into arguing what happened. We don't really know what happened. All I do know is that he was an unarmed black man.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
And the video speaks for itself.
Yeah, and the video speaks for itself as far as that go. And then I even watched another video this morning where the police just took off on this dude for no reason. I mean, it is what it is, man. One thing I will say is this, man, and I'm not a racist, so I don't give a fuck what you say. But this new president we got, this new regime, man, got y'all acting real fucked up. And if y'all really want to see the revolution, if y'all really want to see us act up, y'all keep on acting up, and we ain't gonna have no choice but to act up. And when we act up, it's gonna be all bad. If y'all fuck around, because what y'all doing is this, man. I'm gonna put it out there, angry. And you making us unite. See, the worst thing you can do is have us come together.
Exactly. Push the dog in the corner, you're going to come back
If
out.
you make us come together, man, you're not going to like what comes out of that when we come together. And that's the thing, man. And we got to get our youth under control, because a lot of times the youth try to take advantage of this situation. We as adults, we try to put together a plan to peaceful protests and to make a statement. But then you got those people looking to loot, looking to just get out of it, take advantage of the situation. So I just want to give a moment of silence, man, to Ahmaud Arbery, and R.I.P. sir. I'm sorry that you left this earth the way that you did, man, and we love you, brother. We don't have to know you to love you. You feel what I'm saying? And again, to your family, FHO, entire movement, brand, unit, family, we love you, and we just want to send our sincerest condolences. She did an interview this morning on the radio, on the TV. And Good Morning America, and you could tell, it was messed up. And then the reporters are always trying to get you to say, well, how, what's the extra? Right. Let's talk about what happened. Exactly. Yeah, don't we, see, because everybody always try to categorize, the person. Well, you do know Big Sale was an ex-con. Okay, but he wasn't ex-con when he was... Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, trying to say they always try to push that angle on it. But anyway, we're going to do a 15-second moment of silence, man. In honor of this young man, and whatever we come up with, like I said, I talked to Greg Street this morning. Keisha Dixon is the one that initiated she's trying to put together a ride and a protest ride. So whatever we come up with, man, me, Keisha Dixon, we're trying to involve Snowman, and of course I'm gonna have Cinnamon Smiles and everybody that we mess with, put it together, man. But we're trying to get the radio station on board as well. So 15-second moment of silence, and then we're gonna get right back to this show. All right, Mr. Arbery, that was for you, Mr. Ahmaud Arbery. We love you, brother, and to your family, get well. All right, so we're here this morning, man. Let me say this, man. I want to say this, too. I got a lot on my mind. My mind been racing. I hope you guys enjoyed the show last night. I really want to send a mad shout-out to the ladies of La Femme Motorcycle Club, man. They came through last night.
Yeah, it was a good
beautiful
show.
Energy, beautiful spirits, man. Strong, positive, and just to watch them all get together and watch them, do the girl shit, man. That was some real cool shit. And they was on the ground. They wasn't playing no games. So just want to thank them for a beautiful show last night, man. Ladies, you guys are more than welcome to come back anytime to the FHO studio and grace my presence, man, and grace the people. They loved you. Again, beautiful show. So if you missed that show, go back and check out last night's show. It was awesome. Me and Two Guns will be back. We both had a lot on our plate, so we decided to postpone that again until next Wednesday. All right, so that's that. Now, let me talk about this real quick. So ever since I started FHO Towing, we've been getting a lot of phone calls. Sales, hey, how you do this? Why you do this? The whole 9 yards. FHO Towing has always been a dream of mine to get it done. It was a need that I knew that had to be filled. we as motorcyclists don't have anything specifically for us.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I have personally been on the side of the road 3 hours, 4 hours waiting on the tow truck. And then when they get there, I got to sit on the bike. The tow truck got to be, you know, on a flatbed and all this other kind of stuff. So that is the reason why I started a tow truck company. I've been wanting to do it. Actually, and I'm going to say this on air. He can, you know, you can ask him if you want to. Clyde, the owner of Cycle Worthy Towing, I helped him get started with his business, you know, when he first came to Georgia, you know, with the Cycle Worthy Towing. So I gave him the advice and, you know, just did my part. And because I believe in helping people, period. So just to watch him grow into what he's grown into as a man, it's just major for me. And I hope that one day I can grow into that and go further with this thing. But anybody that has, you know, that wants to get into this game, I don't have no problem sharing the game. I'm not in fear of competition. I'm not in fear of any of that, because at the end of the day, it's all about us. You feel what I'm saying? The biggest advantage that I feel that FHO Towing has is that we do ride, so we do care about your motorcycle.
Exactly.
And I've even put myself out there learning with my own motorcycle, practicing, you know, the whole 9 yards. And I'm good. I'm there yet. I'm still building up my confidence, but I'm there. So if you need a tow, man, we're available. Also, we're trying to get with every major platform that you have with the AAAs, the hog memberships, your insurance companies, so that, you know, it don't cost you. But I want to announce today, starting today for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, by appointment only, we will be doing special rate tows where I will be towing you for $50 hookup fee and $1 a mile by appointment only. That is for this weekend. $50 hookup, $1 a mile by appointment only. Call either me or the other number, which is I don't keep wanting to say my assistant, but she's not she's more than that. She's so much more than that. But either number, and set up an appointment, man, and we'll get you picked up. But that's for this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's for today, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then on Monday, we go back to our regular prices of we start our regular prices. $75 hookup, $2 a mile, and 5 miles free on that. So if you're somewhere cool. And Cash App, PayPal, we got all that set up. Also, if for all of my truckers and people that have a job, you know, that are working and can't get to these appointments, or sometimes dealerships say, well, you got a 12 o'clock appointment, and, you know, they don't need to take off work. We can come get you. We work it out. Well, we can come pick you up, pick your bike up, and get it to the shop, get it done, and back to you, you know, back to the home. And we can work on those prices. Some of those prices are negotiable. If you need to go somewhere real far, the prices are negotiable. But we're here for you, man, for all my truck drivers and everybody. We're here for you, and we love you, and we appreciate your business in advance, and we thank you for considering FHO Towing. I'm here, man, and I'm going to do the best that I can. I'm going to keep all of my equipment super clean, keep my truck as clean as I can, and present you. My thing is customer service and being on time when I say I'm going to be on time. So
that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
So that's what I'm trying to offer, man, and that's what I'm my goal and my dedication to the motorcycle community is for. And then, like I said, other than that, I'm not here bragging, stepping on no toes, but we are a business, and we are serious, and we are heavily invested financially.
Yeah.
You know, I can tell people too, man, there's always enough room out there for everybody to
Absolutely.
eat.
Yeah.
Even in the stuff that I do, I'm like, I'm not trying to corner the market.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to take it over. I've taught people, and, you know, I'll give, just like you, give advice too, man, because we can all eat.
Yeah. So that's what it is, man. FHO Towing is official. We here. We are licensed, bonded, and insured to the max.
That part.
Hear what I'm telling you now. Licensed, bonded, and insured to the max. You don't have 5 motorcycles in your garage that can bankrupt FHO with this insurance we got.
Okay.
Trust and believe that.
That's what it's about.
Best for the best.
I went far and beyond because I knew y'all was going to be super duper critiquing. So I went far and beyond, man. I'm doing stuff that I don't have to do. I'm registered with the DOT. You know, we all the way in. We good. We certified, bro. We registered with the state of Georgia. We certified. Not just play certified.
That's right, because my baby's my baby.
Okay.
Hey, man, and I got you. I'm heavily invested on straps right now. Every time I see something new, I order it. So I got shit coming every day. But I got everything we need now, and we got a lot of stuff on the way that we will need possibly. But motorcycles, ATVs, golf carts, 3-wheelers, trikes, we can handle it all. I promise you. So hit us up, give us a chance, and I'm gonna play this commercial for you guys, and then we're gonna get into the show.
FHO Towing, your premier luxury motorcycle towing company, specializing in all motorcycles, ATVs, trikes, and cycle-related vehicles. FHO Towing is bonded, licensed, and insured. Why tow with the rest when you can be towed by the best? Contact FHO Towing at 404-423-8183 or 404-593-9695. Can't get it to the shop? We also pick up by appointment. Don't forget, we know how to take care of your ride because we ride. Follow us at FHOtowing.com, Instagram, FHO_towing, Facebook, FHO Towing.
All right, man, that's what it is. FHO Towing is in full effect, man. 404-423-8183 or 404-593-9695. Give us a call for all your motorcycle, ATV, trikes, motorcycle-related vehicles needs. We got you. If we can pick you on the lift, we can lift you there. You understand me? So it is what it is, man. And again, I just want to thank everybody for the support, the love. Don't forget to follow the pages, FHO Towing on Instagram, FHO_towing on Instagram. Let me get it right, because my girl gonna beat me. Yeah, FHO Towing on Facebook, and we on Tumblr, we on Twitter, we everywhere.
Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah, so that's what it is, man. So let's get into this show, man. My guest, I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Brother, who are you?
Well, my brother, I am Uncle L. Okay. A lot of you guys know me from Thunder Tower, at the West. Actually, a lot of you might know me from TGIF. Okay. That's pretty much where I kind of started coming out of the closet, started blossoming. I had actually my first T-shirt line was Speed Junkies.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's what I was doing.
Advocate.
Yes, ma'am. Cheeks was right there with me with 5-0. Got started out there. Kind of started getting into the tattoo business.
Okay.
Started tattooing after I did my apprenticeship, and Cheeks was one of my first free customers before I could start
Cheeks, hey, you with that free shit. Cheeks on that. Cheeks on that with you. I got you.
I said free. Everybody came out. Cheeks, Flirt came out. So she's been there from the beginning. And, you know, man, I've watched you sell for a long time, man. I remember when you had that blue Harley.
Okay.
And I had my M109. I wasn't even in the Harley game, and I was watching your videos, man, and just getting pointers and, you know, learning how to take these long trips and stuff like that. I am an artist by nature, man. I've been drawing ever since I could pick up a pencil. Yeah. And I've always been trying to find ways to get my artwork out there, connect with the different areas that I'm in. So once this whole COVID-19 thing kicked off, you know, you guys saw me. I was still doing videos. I was still going to work, but I was still being conscious about what was going on. Right. Just because of my background, also being prior law enforcement and stuff like that. So I knew, you know, safety was still the number one factor. But I knew people just like myself still wanted to enjoy riding, still wanted to get out on their bikes. I was still getting out on my bike, coming to work every day, selling bikes, trying to get people on Harleys, you know, making them have that same joyful experience they did when I bought my bike. Mm-hmm. So, you know, coming out of this, I felt that trying to evolve Speed Junkies, which I still have it, but wanted to evolve it into something a little more open that everybody can adjust to, everybody can take to, everybody can enjoy, and it's not a black-white thing, it's a two-wheel thing.
Okay.
You know, so that's when I came up with this, you know, I survived the sheltering in place 2020.
Okay.
It's actually on my Monkey Brain statewide, because I also have a skateboard line where I sponsor kids and give them gear and let them get out there and skateboard, because I did it back in the day when I was a kid, but I didn't know you can make this much money off of skateboarding now. Some of these kids are millionaires getting skateboarding. So I started a skateboard line and started getting some kids together. I got a kid in New York, oh Lordy, and hopefully he's watching, but he's one of my biggest fans, and I give him a lot of gear he supports and all that. So my main thing was just to always keep art relevant, because it was a big thing in my life when I was younger. My parents encouraged me, always gave me opportunities to do different things. When I bugged my mom about drawing on the walls in my house back in the day, and my sister can attest to this, I made her switch rooms with me because I wanted her white walls.
Wow.
And I wanted her to, I had that fake panel wood in my room back in the 70s and 80s. So I made her switch rooms so I could take her room because I'm, of course, big brother. I'm like, I want that room. You come in this room.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, look, if you're going to draw on the wall, put something up there that people can look at. So I covered every inch of that wall.
Wow.
And my mom turned it into a reading room when I left to go in the military. When I went in the Marine Corps, she turned it into a reading room. All her friends came over and stuff like that. So when she passed and we sold the house, the new owners even kept the room up because they didn't want to paint over it.
Wow.
Because of the artwork that was in there. And right now I encourage my daughter. I put her on Facebook. She's my prodigy right now. She's following in my footsteps. She wants to learn how to tattoo. She wants a Harley. So I keep her. Cheeks again was one of her customers.
That's the painting?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the painting. She was talking about the painting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how important? Not to cut you off, but how important is art? Is it a mind release? Like is it a woosah? Is it what is it?
Definitely, man. For me, when I was in high school, I went to Northside, and first I went to Thero, and I almost got kicked out of Thero because the only class I would go to was mechanical drafting. Because that was the only class I would go to. I wouldn't go to any other class. So my mom snatched me out of there. She's like, you got to go somewhere else. But for me, man, it was a big release. Once I knew everybody on my father's side of the family drew. But I was the only one that went to school. So I ended up going to the Art Institute. But it was really a big relief for me because I would come home, even though it wasn't that bad back then, but it kept me out of the streets. So I would come home, draw comic books, Snoopy, Peanuts, Spider-Man, all the superheroes, and just that was my thing. That was my release. I come home, draw from the time I got home to the time I went to bed.
Wow.
I even did, and this is gonna tell my age. Back in the day, they used to have a little trifold where you draw the turtle, and you send that in, and then they would contact you. Yeah, right. I even did that.
My had the turtle. They had the turtle, the frog.
Right. Exactly.
It was a little man, the face that they had.
It was something like a little face turtle and a frog. And you would draw that and send it in. And when I sent it in, the people called me and literally came to my house.
Wow.
And talked my parents into getting me the course. Back then it was like $100, but they gave you all the tools. They gave you a little drawing board. You do the drawings, you send it in, you get critiqued. And to this day, I still have a lot of those papers.
Wow.
I was in the 8th grade.
Cheeks on the number. She like, huh?
You're right. That was you was a babe. Well, probably wasn't even thought.
Because I you know what? And the reason why I can remember it because I did the same thing. I was in the drawing.
Oh,
And,
really?
yeah, kind of. So I never took it serious. I mean, but my mom then bought me an easel and all the clay chalks and all of that stuff. So yeah, actually, and they bought it. They bought the kit that I had. They bought it from somebody that won it on Price is Right. So it was one. That's how extensive it was. It was a real kit. And I didn't know. At the time it was some cool shit, but I was drawing, but they thought I had more talent than what I thought I had. So
I actually taught myself how to airbrush. Okay. Back then you had to get the can air. So I was going to the little art supply stores, buying a little can and putting a little airbrush on top of it and airbrushing on the walls because back then Daytona was like the biggest thing.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you too. Do you think graffiti the graffiti put a damper on artists being recognized? No, you don't think so?
No, not at all.
I thought graffiti gave artists a bad name.
No, to me it was an inspiration for me because I bought when I started going and looking up books for learning how to airbrush because back then it was such a clique that if you didn't know anybody, you weren't invited in. So I was trying to learn from people they didn't want to teach. So I started going to the library, getting my own books. And that's when I found graffiti books. Back then it was big in New York.
Yeah.
So I was soaking it up. Anything I could find, anything I could read. So I started, that kind of influenced me a lot on my style and the things that I came up with. But I don't think, to me, it was never a damper. A lot of guys, of course, got in trouble because of defacing, but it's a lot more acceptable now. Even when I lived in Philadelphia, I was stationed up there for a while. I really got into the graffiti scene there because it's really big. You got the tri-state, New York, Philly, and Jersey.
Yeah.
And I met a couple of guys there, and then even worked in some art supply stores up there. So it is really a culture. There's a lot of legends up there now that were doing it back in the day. Were kids that are like gods now. These young kids look up to them. So graffiti to me was always a positive thing. I never looked at it as a
I understand to the masses, graffiti was considered, they out here fucking up. You understand me? So where's your work at? Do you have a Facebook page?
Oh yeah, I do. It's actually Monkey Brains statewide.gear.threadless.com, and it's
Monkey Brains. That's on Facebook.
Yes, it's on Facebook. It's on Instagram. Yeah, that's my skateboard line, which you can also get the T-shirts through.
So is it more T-shirts or is it just art? Period.
It's T-shirts. It's all apparel. It's all apparel. The actual skateboard decks are on there also, which a lot of the tattoo shops now are starting to buy and decorate with their their shops now. They're putting
right here. Which one is it?
It is. Go to Monkey Brains. Keep going. Statewide. It's all one word.
Oh, it's all one word.
Yeah, it's all one word. There it is. First one.
Did you actually ride skateboards?
I did, and
Look at him. You can tell he rode skateboard.
I actually have
you can
in
see
my
him.
studio.
You can see he rode skateboard. He
The Jaws.
Like
I don't know if you remember the movie Jaws. They had a skateboard that my mom bought for me back in '79, and I used to ride it up and down the street, and I still have it to this day.
So you design those?
Yes. I actually designed the graphics. The company, they supply the.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why this is amazing. Because a lot of us didn't even know black folks. Not even skateboard, but I mean his whole concept. To me is kind of.
That is a shirt. If you go back to the last one, I did that in reference to a lot of single dads because at one point I was a single dad, and I noticed a lot of dads weren't getting a lot of recognition. When my youngest daughter Taylor, actually, when her mom passed, I kind of swooped it all in. My oldest daughter, I took custody of her when she was 12, and I raised her through adulthood. I have 3 girls, actually, 34. Danielle is 20.
34?
Yes.
Keep telling his age, don't he? He already fucked up and told you about that. When you had to do that little turtle and shit in, I said, that motherfucker old. That motherfucker.
Yep. And Taylor's my baby.
We need to do a shirt say "Dads Against Child Support Court" or some shit. That's what we did. You need to design that one. That's what we need. But yeah, them is hot though.
Yeah, but it was a lot of dads, a lot of single dads out there, and
them is hot.
I wanted to do something for that.
Yeah, them is hot.
But these are all my original designs. And like I said, my kid, young Lordy, he's in New York, so he's repping me real big, and I send him gear. He does a lot of videos.
Okay.
It's a good kid, man. I met them actually at a skate park over here in Riverdale, which I didn't know there was a skate park. Poison actually turned me on to it. And we went over there, and there was kids skating. So I went home, got the skateboards that I had left over, brought them back, and gave them out.
Yeah.
Kids were excited. They were happy. So I said, look, I'll come out, got their information, and started giving them gear. My whole thing was, Tony Hawk's is a billionaire.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to understand this, too, though. I think skateboard in the black community was never taken serious because of the black mama. The black mama, nigga, you ain't finna make skateboard. You better take your ass in there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't never really considered. And plus, it's the same thing. Like I'm gonna tell you real quick. Growing up, I played golf. I was real good at golf, but because it was never really supported by my culture. I ain't gonna say culture, but the people by my surroundings.
Right.
I never did nothing with it past high school. But I went all the way to the state champion and everything. But that was it. So I mean, had I known,
and it's funny because one year my mom sent us Johnny White Park had a golf camp.
Yeah.
And my mom sent us to a golf camp.
Yeah.
And we went up there and we learned how to swing and everything. But just like you said, it wasn't acceptable. So after camp was over,
that was it.
That was it. There was nothing else to do, until next summer.
And I can imagine that being the same thing with skateboarding because it's like, you see and it's the thing is us, we always so behind it. Because then when you see it, like, what? $30 to get into a damn skate show? And then you see these cats, MTV Crib somewhere. Yeah, come on. You like,
and you know what we were doing? We were literally riding the skateboards, going down the hill as fast as we could, trying to kill ourselves. It wasn't about tricks. It was just getting on that skateboard. We had some kids down at the bottom of the hill. The rest of us at the top. Sit on that skateboard, ride that skateboard down the hill, and hope an oncoming car wouldn't run you over.
Damn.
That's what we were doing.
Yeah.
My mom bought my brother a skateboard coming up. And he was into it for
they would buy them because they wanted to shut you up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy, get the goddamn skateboard.
And go outside.
Yeah, and go, you know what I'm saying?
Just come back in when the lights come on.
Shit, now I bet you can't give anybody a skateboard. It better be a damn joystick now, though. They don't want to
Yeah,
damn
they don't
skin.
go outside and do
That's
nothing
what I'm saying.
no more.
So
Kids
what
are
the
definitely not
the
same.
brand, the whole shelter in place. Let's talk about that. Where we at with that?
It's right now it's up and running. I have a lot of different designs. I have styles for all the ladies. We got the scoop necks. We got the V necks.
Deep V-necks.
Yes, deep V necks.
Oh, so y'all the titty shirts there. That was y'all got the titty
You want to
shirts.
show a little cleavage? We got something for that too. But
Drop it.
yes, and we've got the performance shirts. You know, the wicker shirts. So if you want to get out right on that summer, get that sun off your arms, and you know that'll still let you pull that sweat off of you and keep you cool. But my main thing was just to have a little bit for everybody. Something, you know, not just Speed Junkies was cool, but I think I only hit a certain niche with that. And this one I wanted to be more wide range, so where everybody can get and be involved, and not as long as you're on two wheels, you're involved. It's not just a Harley thing. It's not just a sport bike thing. It's a two-wheel thing.
Absolutely.
Or even a four-wheel or a trike or, you know, the whatever you're riding. But that's how you dealt with this whole sheltering in place. And it's just real big. The black ones I keep, all the black shirts I keep on me. So if people want to get black, but everything else has a bunch of red colors.
But what is it? What is why shelter in place? What?
Because I felt that, you know, the news, which, you know, I had a lot of discussions with my wife, Lisa, you know, she was just really concerned about what was going on, and she was concerned every time I walked out that door. You know, you're out there in the elements. I was like, you know, I am, but this is my release. You know, she was asking me, are they gonna shut, you know, Thunder Tower down? I'm like, I hope not, because that's the only way I'm gonna get out. Because other than that, I'm sitting in the garage next to my bike smoking a cigar, looking at my bike, and we're having a conversation because there's nowhere to go.
Right.
But just to get out and go for a ride for an hour and get that release and not be sitting there pulling what little bit of hair I got out, you know, because I'm looking at my daughter, I'm looking at my wife working at home, and I'm sitting there, and my stepson, and we looking all crazy at each other. But being able to say I did something to get through this was the main goal. And I don't have just motorcycling. I've got smoking cigars. I've got running. There are a few more other things that I'm going to create for different people that just to show what they did while, because everybody's on TV talking about how we're doing this, we're doing that, but give you something to put on the show. Hey, this was what I was doing. I was working out, or I was running, or I was riding my motorcycle. So it's just a way to kind of express, you know, this monument event that we just went through. And you can say, hey, this is what I did while I had to do this sheltering in place. So that's the biggest, you know.
So listen what the shirt said. The shirt says shelter in place.
Mm-hmm.
I survived 2020.
Yep.
And what you got? Three
you got,
boxes.
Stay at home, social distancing, which of course we all had to do. And then at the bottom it's motorcycling. That's
you
what
got you got two X's. Okay, motorcycling is two. Mm-hmm. One is so out of the 2 out of 3 ain't bad, as they would say.
Exactly. So just to show that that's what I was doing. I was definitely
social distancing and motorcycling.
Exactly.
How important do you think, like even with you working at a Harley Davidson dealership with sales and with everything else, how important is it that we understand how to communication is still the key? Exactly. We just have to change the way we communicate.
Exactly. Because I even changed my route on being a salesman there. I went to this company called Mobilo, and I got virtual business cards. I don't hand out paper cards.
I was telling Sal about those
So
the other
when
day.
all of this was going on, I said, you know what? Let me do something different. Let me change up my routine. And I wanted something that would make me stand out. So I actually went and got my cards. And now when people say, hey, you got a card? I say, no, I don't have a card. I don't give out paper cards. But if you got your phone, I can give you my information. And then they look at me crazy. Mm-hmm. So once I actually pull it out and show them, I said, go to your camera. And, you know, they scan the QR code, and pretty much all my information pops up. So that way, you know, that's my contribution to let people know I'm serious about what's going on, and I'm not just out here trying to take your money and get you on the bike and kick you out the door. I'm still being conscious about what's going on around the world. I'm still, you know, letting you
Scan that.
letting you see what's going on and letting you know that I am serious. So you'll pop on, it should be a tab that'll pop up at the top.
Tab here to go to.
Yeah. And then all my information comes up. So everybody, and even the company that I bought it from, they were so impressed about it.
Let me do it on this one. I got to do it on the FHA.
And that's what'll pop up.
Hold on. All of a sudden somebody put a damn camera. Hold on a second. Okay.
So I've got one for Thunder Tower. I've got one for my tattoos. I got one for the You know,
then you just hit save contact, and it's gonna save it
right?
everywhere.
It'll save it in your contacts. So I was making sure that I was doing my part, and still being conscious about what's going on and letting folks know I'm being serious about this and I'm not just playing around. So it really helped communicating and dealing with the customers that come in. So.
Okay. Let me see. There it is. Here, Lawrence J. Moore.
And I'm a big geek also. I'm a tech geek, so I try to stay on top of technology, try to stay on top of the newest thing. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, let me look into this. And once I looked into it, I was like, you know what? That was also my way to stand out. So I'm not scrambling around. Because most of the time when you write your name on the back of a business card and you give it to somebody, they'll look at it for a few minutes, but the next thing you know, it's either in the trash,
on the ground,
or it's in that pile of business cards that they're never going to go back through again. But if I do something like that, that's something that somebody.
Yeah, it was hot. I mean,
social media is.
Right. Like I say, all I did was scan that. They pulled up everything. I mean, I got all of
you
your.
go to my Instagram,
got your picture, it got your address, it got your website,
and it's a one-time fee. So it's not like you got to pay monthly. You pay that one-time fee, and you can update it real time. So it's not something that you got to pay on every month.
That's hot. I like that. We got to check that out, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely. Keep
So,
stuff out of your pocket.
what is your goal? What
My goal eventually is to embrace, or to get everybody to embrace and bring the motorcycle culture a little bit closer. We already, kind of. You go to Panama City, you go to Daytona. Yeah, everybody likes to, talk because we all got something in common. We got Harleys. We all ride Harleys. I think this is just a bigger way. Like everybody at the dealership bought into the concept. It's an easy concept to buy into.
Okay.
It's not something you got to think about. It's not something you got to have a big discussion about. It's not something that you got to, argue about. It's like, I like that. I like what you're saying. I can get with that. I want to support that. And that's the biggest thing is, my thing, yeah, of course I do want to make money. We don't do this if we don't want to make money. I want to feed my daughter. I want to feed myself. But my thing is always, my goal is how can I get my artwork out there? How can I get my message out there? Because that was the whole Speed Junkies. It was drop a gear and disappear.
Yeah.
That was my slogan for that. So this is a new slogan, just a new era, trying to stay up with the times and offer something that people can, enjoy and talk about, and we can all sit back and tell our kids about it. Our kids can tell their kids about it. And, my dad, we had this big virus thing going on, and he produced shirts because, like I said, Taylor's all into it now. She wants to buy a Harley. She wants that to be her first vehicle, not even a car. She wants a Harley. So, she's all into the culture. But, as long as we're showing them positive stuff and positive period, even though we got this thing going on with this video and, we can still find positive things out of, what's going on and still unite on some good stuff.
Well, I definitely say if you didn't find some type of passion or business to start during this shelter in place, something's wrong. Because we had
downtown like this,
so much time to rethink and reevaluate. I started renovating my house.
Yeah, because downtime that's when I get creative.
Yeah.
And I tell people my art has brought me through a lot. There was times when I got laid off my job, and I came to work and they had chains on the door, and that was when the whole .com bubble burst, and I got laid off, and I had custody of my oldest daughter, and I was in school. So I had to make some decisions, and, I decided I need to take care of my daughter. So I withdrew from school. But my artwork has always gotten me through. That's why I'm so passionate about it, because there was times when I didn't have a job. But when I went back to what I knew, which was airbrushing and drawing, and it got me through.
Have you did any murals on buildings yet or walls?
I actually owned a airbrush shop when I was in Philadelphia.
Okay.
I ran an airbrush shop, and I then it was real big. I did a lot of theater homes, wall murals and stuff like that. So, and when I came home, I actually was doing motorcycle helmets. The reason why I slowed down was because I couldn't find me a good guy to clear coat my helmets. From when I was in Philadelphia, I had an automotive shop. I would do the artwork, taking them him. He would clear them for me just like he would clear a car.
Yeah.
And we had a good relationship. But once I came back home, and actually me and Mike Denby, we knew each other, Uptown Graphics from Philly.
Okay.
He was an airbrush artist.
Yeah.
And he was, I think, downtown Philly. And I was on the west side of Philly, and we kind of knew each other. And when I came home, I saw him at one of the V103 car and bike shows. And that's
Mike
when he
do his thing.
Right, exactly. And he's the only one I send anybody to. I don't send him just like yourself, anybody that I know that I trust and I know they do good quality work. When I was at Cycle Gear, anybody that came in and wanted to get their helmet airbrushed or painted, he was the only person I would send them because I trusted him. I knew his work. You know, we had that relationship, you know. So that's why I'm so passionate about art. That's why I hope, you know, we could get art back in schools because, you know, they're cutting out so much stuff for these kids and they don't have anything to do. You know, they're sitting around
playing video games.
Well, I got something that I just came up with, man. I want you to take that wall right there. That's
yes, sir.
And I want you to do FHO Podcast Radio, FHO Towing, and FHO Motorcycle. I want you to come up with something to put all that together right there on that wall right there. I think that'll be hot.
You know what? And I'll get Taylor. Me and Taylor will get on it. It's gonna be a daddy
that'll be
project.
Hot. That'll be hot.
And then we can
amazing.
videotape that and everything.
We'll
do that.
That'll be hot. That's whatever that costs.
That's
I would like
perfect.
to do that. Yeah. That'll be right there, man.
Because my whole thing is to, you know, I plan on getting the tattoo shop back up. Okay. Well, getting a tattoo
I'm not
shop.
even big into tattoos, man. My dad's
Man, I got 9.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this, and this is no disrespect to anybody that have a tattoo. And this is when my dad scared the shit out of me about tattoos. My dad said, "Son, if you ever want to get rid of somebody, tattoo them on yourself, and they be gone.
Oh, that's the cardinal rule.
Either dead or they walk away.
That's the cardinal rule.
And when you go over your tattoos, everybody that's mostly on you is either dead or no longer in your life.
Look, I always tell people don't get your girlfriend name tattooed.
Hey, my dad told me that when I was a little kid, man, and I would ask my homie, let me see. What is that? Oh, that's the old homie, rest in peace, the mama. Oh, yeah, my grandma. I'm like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna stay away. So that's why I never really been big. When I became a regulator, I was serious about. I got that tattoo right here. That's the only tattoo I got.
I got 9.
And,
I heard people say,
Queen,
you don't look like
and Queen tricked me into getting that with her name on it twice. I got the same name twice on one tattoo.
Well, is she still in your life? So that ain't
yeah.
true.
So that's what I'm saying. But like I said, it's been barely. Goddamn, she done been.
Tell people don't get your girlfriend. It better be your parents or your kids.
Yeah, but I think that'll be hot right there.
Yeah, we'll definitely work that out. Taylor,
the towing, the motorcycling, the FA, and the podcast, all that, bam, right there.
Yeah,
wow, that's amazing. Yeah.
And then
I'm glad I don't live that far away. I get to see it.
And then, depending on how we can get fast, we get it done. We can put that in the book too, because I just finished my first book, so
yeah, that'll work
on my plate.
Definitely.
Man, so.
Taylor she'll be all keen up for that. I gotta tell her, hey, we're doing a big mural, because I don't know if you saw my Facebook post, but she wore me down about drawing on a wall. And at first I kept telling her no, but then I had to go back and think.
Yeah, you drew on a wall. Yeah. Well, how you going to tell somebody no, you done marked up a whole wall.
Exactly. Yeah. So she wore me down and it actually came out nice. She did a very good job. I was really impressed with it.
That.
Oh yeah, she did a very good job. So I couldn't fight her but too much because I was like, okay, I did the same thing with my mom. Mm-hmm. I beat her down. I made my sister switch rooms. I kicked her out of her room, took over her room, and so yeah, she did a real good job. So she'll be definitely excited about something.
That's a nice one, man. We're gonna do that. So that's what it is, man. Uncle L, man, artist. So do you teach kids or do you have a program?
I plan on getting back. Once I get the studio up, I definitely want to teach kids because that's what I was doing in Philly, man. I had kids who used to ride by my shop and walk by my shop from school, and they would bring their notebooks in and they would show me their drawings. So after a while, I kind of got classes together and let them come in and have a safe place for them to draw. And actually, when my daughter started middle school, I went to the little orientation and talked to her teacher, and I told her, I was a graduated artist, too. So she was like, oh, well, you can sub for me anytime you want. So, of course, Taylor's hating that. But I was like, yeah, because I'm just that passionate about it. I think it's, for a better lack of saying, it's a lost art, because when you see these old movies and these like 2012, when the world's coming to the end, the first thing they start doing is they start grabbing artwork. They want to preserve that for the next generation. And when they be able to get the world back, they want to show artwork. And that's my biggest thing. If art tells stories, so when
especially art and motorcycling, right, when exactly. it all goes hand in hand.
Hand in hand, exactly.
Well, that's what it is, man. Uncle L in the building, man. Give him all your hooks, where to contact you at and all that.
I'm on Facebook, Instagram. You can do the Uncle L tattoos, the Monkey Brains statewide gear at threadless.com. That's where all these I Survive, the Sheltering in Place 2020 T-shirts are. But I'm on there, so come and see me.
All right, man. We'll be right back. We're gonna pay some bills. My man Uncle L in the building. Cinnamon Smiles in the building. FHO in the building. We'll be right back, y'all.
Get ready for the United Bikers Jamboree, June 24th through the 28th, 2020 in Tampa, Florida at the Florida State Fairgrounds, 4800 US 301, Tampa, Florida 33610. Performing live, Tucker, Pokey Bear.
I gotta cut him down. I keep forgetting all the time.
Sir Charles Jones. Shirley Brown.
Woman to woman, if you've ever been in love.
RV parking and tent rental available. For more info, go to www.unitedbikers.com. For hotel reservations, call 832-848-1068 or email ubj@mtgcreative.net. Daily admission $30. Go to eventbrite.com or the Fairgrounds box office. It's the Tampa United Bikers Jamboree, June 26th through the 28th.
So you don't have to ask me. It is still going down, man. UnitedBikers.com is where you go. United Bikers with a Z. The Tampa Jamboree is going down June 24th through the 28th. We in the building. This is going to be the hottest event of the year.
Yeah, I need somewhere to ride.
Listen,
Put that out to my club.
let me tell you something, man. Honestly, when I tell you that this city is putting on for us, from the facility to the guest relationships to the police department to the mayor,
about it,
bro. I'm not just telling y'all this.
Oh, I believe you.
I'm already paid. So I'm already paid. So you ain't got to worry about me keep promoting. I'm already paid. But I'm just telling you, and it's perfect timing. This will give us a time to finally get out ride. It's a beautiful city, and we're in the city. We ain't in no goddamn
compound.
No, we right there. Casino right across the street. All the restaurants. So listen, man. If you're not going anywhere, you was going somewhere, your plans got changed. Tampa Jamboree. Go to UnitedBikersWithAZ.com. They'll answer any question that you may have. It's at the fairgrounds, Florida State Fairgrounds. I would say 70% cement, 30% grass, no dirt. Imagine that.
I need to start putting
I'm talking about. So let's get this pumping, man. Let's get it together. It will be going down, I promise you.
Montana Cigar Company sells premium cigars and accessories. Located in Union City, Georgia at 4641 Flat Shoals Road, Suite C, Union City, Georgia 30291. Montana Cigar Company offers a smooth, laid-back, serene, mature adult environment for cigar aficionados. Discounts for all the first responders, military, teachers, and nurses. Come enjoy your favorite games and boxing matches on our big screen TVs. We also have a poker table where you can come and try your luck.
The Chosen.
Yo, testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
That time I got that heat, let's go.
Greg Street in the building. I'm riding with my homie Big Cell. FHO Radio, the podcast with the FHO NIC, Big Cell, Lil Debo, a.k.a. the Brown Eminem, coast to coast, on the mics, fast Harleys only, get with it.
You know summer is coming. Summer is coming. Time to start trimming down. Down. The IASO Detox Tea is all you need to start on your way to that karate body and a healthy you. The IASO Detox Tea comes in a kit that does it all. From boosting energy to all your vitamins. With a smooth and gentle detox. Easy and simple to use. Drink 1 bottle of tea in the morning, along with the NRG Energy Tablet and iShot Nutra Burst for all of your essential vitamins for just 5 days a week. You don't have to change your eating habits or get your ass to the gym. IASO Detox. Grab yours today at FastHarleysOnly.com. At FastHarleysOnly.com.
Say, man, y'all know I'm doing my thing, man, with this ISO T, man. I'm down. I just hit the 270s. I'm going to get down to this karate body. I'm going to get so small and I'm going to be able to sneak up on one of you motherfuckers. You understand me? But anyway, if you're looking for an easy diet, an easy way to lose weight, something to help you just get it under control, This IESOT kit is the bomb. If you go to my Fast Harley's Only website, fastharleysonly.com, you can find a link there, or just hit me up 424-242-2355, and I'll send you the links directly. The detox is real. Cheeks will tell you that. The detox is real.
What's the flavor on it?
We have raspberry and we got regular lemon. So yeah, we got lemon and raspberry. Yeah. So anyway, and it's just some cool, and it's easy. Like I keep telling them, it's the easiest thing to do. You ain't gotta, don't change your eating habits. All of those things help. The exercise and all those things helps. But I promise you, if you don't change your eating habits and you take this, you will lose some weight and just be better at it all the time. So here it is, man.
Select Luxury Cars, proud sponsor of the FHO Podcast Live Show. The most diverse luxury vehicle selection in the greater Atlanta area. The highest quality customer service and unmatched nationwide pricing. Contact Mike Goodall at 678-855-2292 to schedule your appointment today. Select Luxury Cars, trusted family dealer since 1994.
Say, man, shout out to my man Jay Wans for the donation, Jay King for the donation. I appreciate you guys. Hey, if y'all saw that new truck I got, Select Luxury Cars, man. That's my man Mike Goodall. Helped me get that. He is the man. Even if you're not buying from him, that's what's so cold. I wasn't even buying from him. He still put the deal. He still put the deal together. Call, hey, no, we ain't paying that. We ain't paying this. We ain't paying that. So actually, when I went to the dinner, they're like, well, who the fuck is buying the truck? Don't worry about it, player. Get it. So anyway, man, hit up my man Mike Goodall, man. And he got some real cool deals and specials right now. And I know it's COVID-19. Everybody kind of being cautious with their bread, and he is too. But if you're looking for a vehicle, man, give him a call, man. I promise you he can help you out to steer you in the right direction. Know somebody that can take care of you if you can't buy from him. So shout out to my man Select Luxury Cars, man. And again, don't forget, FHO Towing is in full effect. We got you. To all my people outside of Georgia, holler at me. We got, if you need some special stuff going on, get at me, man. It's going down. And to all my shop owners, I'm doing the shop owner special. So make sure you hit us up, man, and let's negotiate these terms. But anyway, other than that, man, I love you. My man Uncle L in the building. It was a pleasure to have you, man.
I appreciate it, man. Like I said, man, I've been a big fan.
A black artist, a black man that do art. You understand me? And skateboard.
Jack of all trades.
And skateboard.
He didn't even touch on his professions.
Look,
touch on your profession.
My other one is, like I told you, I was prior law enforcement. So, I do bail recovery. So I actually bounty hunt.
Okay.
I've been doing that for like 15 years. So I go out there and I get them.
Yeah.
And, I bring them in. So
that's dangerous.
Don't bail nobody out that you can't put your hands on.
I don't fuck with it. Yeah.
24 hours a day.
Yeah, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I ain't finna put you. So you want me? You been fucking up, and you done fucked up, and you want me to put my shit up so you can fuck my shit up.
Because I'm knocking at your door.
I'm just not gonna be able to do it, player. I'm good. I'll pass. I'm good. But so man, you're just doing your thing. See,
I'm trying, bro.
Stay moving, man. Stay moving.
I learned a long.
Talk about
the tattoo shop is up and coming. It's definitely up and coming. But I learned a long time ago, man. Reading behind a lot of folks is that you always got to have multiple streams of income. Today's society, you're just not gonna survive on one job. It just don't work like that. And that's what I try to teach Taylor. Have multiple things going on.
Well, my new thing, and me and the Queen, our new thing is called mailbox money. I wanted to be able to go to the mailbox and every day there's some money in the mailbox.
Exactly.
You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, mailbox money. So
Amen.
That's what white folks call successful. They call, rich is one. Being rich is nothing.
Yeah,
but you got to be
exactly.
successful.
Because even my daughter in
residual
Philly,
income.
Right. I want to bring her down because she actually was tattooing before me. So when I got into tattooing, I started calling Danielle and asking her advice. So my whole plan is once I get the shop up to have my daughters run my shop.
Okay.
Once I get to the point where I'm just too old to be in there messing around with some damn needles and sticking folks, I'm going to let them run it, come in, be grumpy, yell at a couple of people, pick my check up, go home.
And I'll advertise.
Exactly.
Oh, and I need my ladybug on my foot.
Yes, ma'am. Let's get it going.
So that's what it is, man. My man Uncle L also down there at the dealership. Let me tell you something, man. And this goes to every salesman that sell Harley Davidson motorcycles. Don't y'all be selling my black people none of them fat bobs and them goddamn Springers and
hey, bro,
nothing. Don't no black man or black woman buy nothing smaller than a Road King. You understand me?
I try to get them, bro.
They kill me with the. Hey, I really want to get in the game, man, but my money ain't right, man. So I'm gonna just get this, dude. You fucking up your money, man.
I try to tell them.
You're going to be mad within 4 months because you're going to get out there trying to ride with us and we're going to laugh at you. And then you're going to want to take the bike back, but now you're stuck. You understand me?
Hey, and I enjoy it, man. I came over to the Thunder Tower because, of course, that's where I bought my bike, and Mr. Gene made a big impression on me. Came out, shook my hand when I bought my bike, and like once I left Cycle Gear, I was just kind of hanging out, riding my bike. So when I saw they were hiring for a salesperson, I was like, you know what? Let me go try this shit out.
Yeah, they want too much of my time, man. You understand? Man?
yeah.
I got to be. Let me sell motorcycles. Remotely. Hey, boom. You know what I'm saying?
But see, I thought that's what was going to happen.
No,
we
sir.
were going to do appointments only.
We tried. Listen. I didn't sat down with dealerships who say sell me we want, but they won't. You don't understand. I got to be free.
Oh, I know you.
Yeah.
I know you. But I'm just saying with this whole coronavirus.
I'm saying before the coronavirus.
Right. I thought we were going to do.
What up, Chocolate La Film in the building, man? If you guys missed the show last night, man, awesome show. The ladies was in here. They took over the set, man. Took over the scene, man. Had a ball,
nice.
And it was just good to have them in the building, man. They gave away their $500 gift certificate and another $100, and then FHO Towing gave away another $100 last night too on their behalf, man, to some of the people that bought tickets. So we did the thing. It was a beautiful night last night. We had a good thing. But Uncle L in the building. My girl Cinnamon Smiles. It is Thursday morning. Is it Thursday yet? Yeah, it's Thursday already. Thursday, man.
Going by, ain't it?
We gone, man. May the 7th, May 2 days after Cinco de Mayo. I didn't even really do nothing. I didn't even have a taco, man.
I forgot.
I think I might go get me a taco or something, man. I might, and celebrate Cinco de Mayo, man. But we love you guys, man.
That is not our holiday.
I don't give a damn. I just want a taco. Yeah, if I'm gonna use it to get my shrimp taco, then that's what I use. So it is what it is. Uncle L, man, appreciate you for being in the studio, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Love
I'm
the
gonna
energy.
give you support, man. Whenever you come in, bring that truck on site, I'm definitely going.
We there, man. It
it.
is what it is. My girl Cinnamon Smiles, man. I couldn't do it without you. I love you, sis.
Love you
and
too.
that's nothing you can do about it. You already know that. So it is what it is, man. The FHO team, we working, man. We got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, man, for your benefit. Just for the motorcycle set, because that's what we care about. We care about the set.
Yes,
we
sir.
actually care about you.
Sir.
We really do. I know. And I know y'all be like, say you don't even know me, but I fuck with you.
Hey,
and I love you.
Wheels.
You understand?
And it don't matter what you riding.
It don't matter, man.
You ain't got to be a Harley for him to tow you.
So it is what it is, man. So that's what it is, man. FHO Podcast Radio this morning, man. Enjoy your day. Have a beautiful one. Hey, Kane, tell them what it is, man.
You a fool for this one. That's right. FHO. Shit. Let's roll. Huh? FHO. 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 Excel in your radio. FHO. 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 Excel on your radio. FHO. 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 Excel in your radio. FHO. Banger alert. Banger alert. Excel on your radio. Big Cell in your radio, best podcast show since the Misfits couldn't carry on, but I'ma carry on and get the party cracking. The homegirl 7 carats known for text blasting. Get she on the rock if you want action. 800 plus, it's a known fashion. Keep her back up, playing custom wheels cracking. Big Cell can keep it real, what a passion. All gas, no break, in and out of traffic. You see your brother on a hole, respect the passions. Whether they outlaws or outcasts, Big Cell's top 5 when you in traffic. Roger ride, mind your business, stay in your own lane. Respect, set the game. Spread black love the old-fashioned way. You miss the West with the South, this a master pass. FHO, FHO, FHO. Excel in your radio. FHO, FHO, FHO. Excel on your radio. FHO, FHO, FHO. Excel in your radio. FHO, FHO, FHO. Excel on your radio.
There, man. Again, appreciate y'all, man. I love you guys. Thank you for the calls. Thank you for the donations.
No doubt.
Don't forget, man, support the channel, support the platform. I need you. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. And again, man, I love you guys. Don't forget the 5 things I'm gonna leave you with. Ride your own ride, stay in your own lane, mind your business. Have enough love in yourself to have some love for me. We're gonna ride for love and love to ride, man. We gone, man. Gone, man.
FHO, FHO, Excel in your radio. FHO, 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 Excel on your radio. FHO, 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 Excel in your radio.
What up, y'all? This Big Punch from the motherfucking Candy Shop. We chilling over here with Big Seal, man, the FHONICKEMMY, man. You know what I mean? All in alphabets, man. About to get all that shit going. Holla.
What up? I into my Uncle Big Seal in the FHO Radio.